Welcome to the Effects Loop. I'm Diaz for the third time.
I'm still Scott.
We're keeping you on the loop of the guitar community. All right, if you're wondering what that intro was about, this is our third time trying to do this episode because there's a toddler home and she does not give a fuck that I'm recording a podcast. So if you want to hear those intros and the frustration and feel my pain, you can go to patreon.com/the effects loop and become a subscriber. And yeah, you get all that goodness. I use that term loosely. In no way, shape, or form are we financially responsible for any claims made.
What?
Just like I said, they were good. I said goodness. It's not good.
Remember, you get away with anything. You can say anything you want as long as you say with all due respect.
Oh yeah, with all due respect. They're great. All right. So let's do what's that wonderful part of the show. What's new, Scott?
I did get some new stuff.
Yeah, me too.
It's been 2 weeks, and we're post Black Friday, so I guess if there's ever a week to have new stuff, it's this week.
Mm-hmm.
So what's first? One, Diaz demanded that I buy something, and I did.
I didn't demand. I tagged you.
You know what you did.
I know.
You know, I was on a road trip when you did it too. I was like walking out of a Wendy's, and I was like, "Oh, really? That's a good deal." And I just like jumped on it.
I knew it was below your threshold.
So this is on you.
Yeah, that was below your give a shit threshold. Like anything under $20 is below your give a shit threshold. 20 to 40, you like mull over, but like, you're pretty heavily tempted.
Well, it was also like, all right, at $14, I can just give this away if I don't like it, or I could just get $10 back.
Well, the fantastic part is the boost. Like
I don't need a boost.
I know, but like you could. I mean, it's one of those things where it's cheap enough you can actually just throw it in your chain somewhere and like sweeten up your tone.
Maybe, but I bought the Behringer SF300, which is my first Behringer product.
The Behringer.
It's my first Behringer product ever.
Is it really?
Yeah, ever?
Even like the fact that Behringer does so much in the like audio visual world, like they're like the AV side.
Yeah, but I don't own any of that equipment.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I got you. You don't have like 20 X32s just sitting at your apartment?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't understand what a sound engineer does. Or not.
That's fine because no one understands what I do for a living, and it's fine. Yeah.
Acoustical engineer. Oh, so you're like a sound engineer for orchestras.
Once in a while.
Yeah.
Mainly, I just sit in meetings and look at drawings and say, "No, you can't do that." And they go, "What? We need to meet code." And I go, "Okay, well, we can do that."
I think that we should really just swap jobs for a week, and I can totally pull like the whole Good Will Hunting. We could do the Good Will Hunting Matt Damon Ben Affleck switch.
You would suspect. You would destroy my business in minutes.
I would be like Creed, and all right, give me our most valuable customer on the line right now. Our most valuable client on the line right now. Like, don't do it, please don't.
So yeah, did that. I also just got some new monitor stands for my desk.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, these clamp onto the desk, so now they're at the same height when I do the sit stand thing.
Oh, nice. Yeah. You've got the sit stand desk.
I've got the sit stand, which I've sat all day today, so maybe at some point I'll stand. But yeah, in doing that, I cleaned out my desk. Like, I have a really nice clean desk setup again.
I feel like the sit stand desk, if I had one, I would only stand it up to show people it's a sit stand desk.
It's good for meetings. Because, like, it's real easy to, like, slump in your chair and, like, kind of zone out when you're on so many meetings. Like literally what I'm doing right now on this call. But, yeah, it you kind of, like, shift your weight between your legs. You kind of stand on one leg for a little bit. So it's good for you for that. Like, it keeps you moving. And then I just find it helps you. It motivates you to get meetings done faster.
Yeah.
Which, in my world, I'm in too many meetings. So let's speed them up.
Yeah.
So
we could send Sarah Beth in as a proxy for you.
Yeah. I'm glad I'm mostly past those days of crying children interrupting meetings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Anything else new?
I think I got a plugin. I didn't wind up. I thought I was going to buy Pro Tools, just do a perpetual license of it because I did the math and I was like, oh, cool. With Sweetwater's financing, 0% financing option, but the monthly payment is actually lower than the subscription price. But I apparently just auto renewed for like a year, so I turned off auto renew, and next year I'll try to see if I can snag that deal.
Did you do any of the Neural stuff?
Didn't. No. Neural was doing some crazy deals though. They were up to like 60% off on some of their stuff, which, I mean, Black Friday, the best deals really is in the plugins world these days.
Yeah.
That's where they do these ridiculous like 60% off deals, and it's like, oh, that's right, because it's software, so they could have charged whatever they wanted to this entire time.
Literally, yeah.
Anything new on your set?
I did take advantage of some Black Friday stuff. Actually, something that you did comment was I got the little mixers. I forgot who they're by. Are they Behringer?
I think they were TC.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, so it was like it was a mobile interface, 2-channel. They were like $100 something off, $110 off, or $100 off.
Yeah, they were stupid cheap.
Yeah, and so I got 2 of those. I got one for me and one for Tristan for Christmas. That girl is singing her heart out. She loves Frozen. And then I also got a Behringer Ultra Octaver, the UO300. And then I ordered another pedal, which I didn't share. I just shared with you. I didn't share with the group yet, but I'll do it on next week's episode because it was supposed to be delivered today, but it's in Bowling Green, Kentucky, so I don't think it's going to make it. What?
You've got a loud kid over there.
Yeah. Oh, this girl she's singing her heart out. Frozen's on.
All right.
Y'all got to deal with it, like legit. And we were messing around. I was playing guitar one night because I learned how to play for Let It Go. And I started playing like heavy, just like kind of like overdriven guitar. And she growled that stuff, dude. That little girl's got some anger in her. I was like, damn. I was like, so like
she's been harboring stress for 3 whole years. I was like, she's been listening to out on you.
She's been listening to Pantera. She's like, this love. Like I was like, oh my gosh. Oh yeah. I was just shocked. Whew. Scared me. I saw with one eye open. I locked my door. I was like, I don't think so. Not tonight, Kimosabi. Ain't taking me out. So yeah, I'm living in a nightmare. I'm scared of a toddler. So, all right, let's go to get some gear news because there's been Sarah Beth, sweetheart. The concert's tomorrow night, please. She doesn't give a shit. All right.
You're gonna get a copyright strike here soon.
Dude, like it's to the point where now I just get in my car and I put Frozen on iTunes. But all right. Anyways, let's talk about some gear news and let this 3-year-old sing her heart out. Hopefully she'll pass out. So Old Blood Noise Endeavors announces a special Black Friday release, the BL44 variable clock reverse effector. So is it a reverse delay?
Well, it's a reverse. They don't want to call it explicitly a reverse delay. And so this is a bit of a play on the reverse circuit that they've already developed. So they had the rever, if you remember that, and they also had the minim. So this takes that circuit, but then goes, let's make it more interesting. And so now there's a variable clock similar to what they do on the Mood. If you remember, Old Blood Noise Endeavors did half that pedal. The the effect side of that was all controlled by was all Old Blood algorithms, and so now by messing with that, you can change the bit rate and the clock speed, and so you can kind of really adjust and manipulate what kind of sounds you get out of this thing. It sounds really cool. Have you had a chance to listen to it yet?
No, I haven't yet.
It's I keep saying this, but I mean, you got to remember that Old Blood's whole thing is like they are effects that are super usable and super normal, but goodness, they get weird.
Yeah.
And
do they have like? I feel like Old Blood is one of those pedals. Like if they had like dip switches or something inside, everyone would be like, "Don't fucking touch it. You're gonna unleash the Kraken."
Yeah.
Don't even. You better mark where you had that son of a gun. I'll tell you that much. Yeah. I love the artwork on it. I love the slider.
Yeah, you got sold at sliders. So how much was this again? What's it like?
It's got to be like 250, 280.
179.
Oh, really?
Old Blood's cheaper than you think sometimes.
Yeah. And they got sliders.
Yeah.
You know what my favorite type of sandwich is? A slider. All right, anyways. Jerry Cantrell released a new wah that glows in the dark. So it's like almost like the Cantrell and the Kirk Hammett wah had a baby.
So it's really different. This one is it different voicing? Is it different feature set?
This one it's got a facelift. So yeah, it's got a new look.
Because they did
it's
one
a special
for him
edition.
before.
Yeah, all it really talks about the big difference is the artwork. And you know what's really funny because I've thought about getting a new wah. Yeah, but it's because his is discontinued. It's the same pedal, just looks different.
All right. Well, I mean, they're only making 500 of them, $200. Yeah. So I don't think it's that different than a normal wah anymore, are they?
It's a little up there. Most wahs about 150. Well, I mean, it depends.
I would have figured those prices have gone up since you and I memorized it.
You think?
Yeah.
Let's see. Do you want to see how much a regular Crybaby is?
Yeah.
Let's see. Dunlop Crybaby. A brand new Dunlop Crybaby is $99.99. The GCB 95. The 535Q is $150. The Auto Return Mini is $160. Crybaby Mini is $100. The Justin Chancellor Crybaby wah pedal with 2 filter voicings and everything is $300. The custom wah effects unit, the CAE Dunlop is $170. Kirk Hammett $190.
Okay, so not crazy.
Crybaby from Hell $200.
Yeah, not crazy out of the range of what we're currently seeing. So
Joe Bonamassa $190. Sorry, there's a list. John
Petrucci, I lost
$199. And then Tom Morello.
You have to finish or like, do you think the world's going to end? This is your weird form of obsessive compulsive behavior.
What's Diaz's kink? Man, that boy loves lists. I'll tell you what, you get him started on a list, he just ain't gonna stop. Bless his heart. His little list loving heart. That's how he died. He died doing what he loved, reading a list. He couldn't stop reading the instructions about how to get out of a fire in time. Sorry, we're getting a little morbid on that one. But anyways, yeah. I like to look at it.
Okay, fine. I was going to segue, but keep going.
No. I like the look of it. But I'm a Jerry Cantrell fan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm not a fan of?
What?
Canadians, which has nothing to do with these people. So Origin Effects launches MEQ driver pedal for subtle boost to thick overdrive. I'm sorry.
So this is okay. Remember how I was saying this was more Old Blood's thing? This is Origin Effects' thing.
Yeah, fucking lackluster when it comes down. Like it's nothing. I'm wanting to see something crazy from them.
You won't. What Origin Effects does with the Revival Drive being kind of the exception to it, but what Origin Effects made them famous was taking studio gear and turning it into an effects pedal at a similar quality level. And so by taking the Pultec Studio EQ, which is a pretty popular one, you see a lot of like plug-in modelers, people like that do a similar thing. This takes it down to your pedal board and their tank-like enclosure and everything like that. So if you're purists of sonic character, this is your kind of pedal. If you're wanting an EQ pedal for as cheap as possible, Behringer exists.
Yep.
But this thing's coming in at $319.
You know what's really funny?
What?
I didn't even say what I got. I bought a Behringer EQ pedal.
I'm pretty sure you talked about it.
No, I told you about it. I didn't say what it was.
Oh.
Now I know.
Why are we whispering?
I don't know. Anywho, how much is this? Like
$319.
Fuck me running. No. Fuck you, Origin Effects. I'm sorry. I'm going to say it. No.
So it's got a little bit of the adaptive circuitry, which I assume is the similar thing what they did on the Halcyon, the Tube Screamer that they made.
Yep.
I don't know. So be prepared. You're going to see person after person after person claiming how great this thing is.
And then selling it 3 weeks later?
Well, that or just they're going to gatekeep everybody else because they spent so much money on something.
I love this pedal. It makes the sounds amazing, but it's just not the flavor I'm looking for.
Having said that, the Cali 76 is fantastic.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And ridiculously expensive, but we all want one, or we both had ones.
I had the fucking.
You had the big boy, yeah.
I had a big boy, and it was a special edition one too. It was the what is it? The TX.
That stands for Texas.
Yeah, hallelujah.
It doesn't. It stands for Transformer.
Sometimes when I'm down on the farm in Texas, I like to think of my Origin Effects pedal. All right, I'm done.
Are you done with the spit?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
Bing. Okay. Anywho.
You know what bit I'm into?
What bit are you into?
The Kamakura series from Walrus Audio. So,
yeah.
As is tradition.
Chameleon.
You done?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So as is tradition, there's a unique colorway across the entire product range of Walrus Audio effects for Black Friday.
Which I still miss I still miss the year of the Star Wars debacle.
Oh yeah.
I was because I wanted to order one of those so bad. So I was wanting to get what's the reverb? The big box. No, the big box.
The big box reverb?
Yeah, they had.
I don't remember. It's been a while.
Shit.
Well, this year it is featuring a unified look of art from the artist Chrysalis. That's the wrong spelling of Chrysalis. So it's an artist.
Yep.
Which is a beautiful mashup of her unique art style of illustration with traditional Sumi-e art. So they have 10 different pieces, all drawing inspiration from traditional Japanese folklore, while at the same time sort of kind of pointing back at the original artwork of each of these pedals, which is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So
Walrus and their Black Friday art is phenomenal.
I don't know if I'd want an entire pedal full of all these because they're kind of, from a distance, they are kind of a similar color scheme and whatnot. But
yeah,
since these don't add to the price at all, if you've been kind of on the fence for a little while about some walrus stuff, generally these increase in value once they're sold out.
Yep.
Not really a huge investment piece, but it's an option. Do you have a favorite?
Not really. They look really cool.
I do kind of like how the ages and the eras both play on the bull and elephant that's on the original artwork. But I think the lore is my favorite of the artwork.
Yeah.
Also, I've been kind of thinking about a lore, so don't need it. Shouldn't buy it. But I'm thinking about it.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Christmas present.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
All the cool kids are doing it.
You know what all the cool kids are doing? Releasing another pedal.
Oh, okay.
I feel like we just talked about it, even though we talked about it late, we just talked about Native Audio. And their last new pedal, but they just came out with the 2 Medicine, which is a simple delay style pedal. So you got 4 user presets with quick access right on the top of it. Filter delay up to 1,000 milliseconds of delay. Should be plenty long enough for anybody. You get optional trails, always great. And really simple controls. You have time, mix, and feedback. I love it.
Yeah. It looks great. I'm sure it sounds amazing. I haven't heard it yet. But I did get to see the announcement. It was really cool.
Yeah. The artwork takes some inspiration from Glacier National Park, which is two locations. Is one of a few locations in the park is called 2 Medicine, which is the original name from when the Blackfeet tribes were there. So it is a way of honoring. Why am I blanking on his name right now? The founder.
Mike.
Thank you. Mike's family history.
Yeah.
So. Pretty cool. I if I remember, the price on it was something like $260.
Yeah, their prices are pretty follow the
$269.
Yeah.
So, yeah, go ahead and check that out if you're in the market for a new delay and want some presets on it.
Well, if you're in the market for being fucking awesome, Gibson's Caesar, I can't pronounce his last name. Or the Epiphone employee, is he the president? I can't remember. Yeah, the brand president, Gibson brand president. Oh, anyhow, sorry. I'll get there. He was teasing what appears to be Epiphone Dave Mustaine guitar. So if you want to be great, you can get that guitar.
Well, it appears to be an Epiphone version of the Dave Mustaine Flying V, which just came out.
Yes.
The Gibson version, that is. So
Tristan will be really happy about that. Tristan's a big Megadeth fan. So I got him a book of Megadeth greatest hits tabs. Got to support your kids, even if they've got bad taste.
Speaking of bad taste,
that joke? Or are we talking about my?
Now, Ernie Ball has officially announced the Kaizen model in collaboration with Tosin Abasi. So you got a 7-string model.
Golly.
Do you check out the trem block on that thing? It's a angled. So it's a multi-scale 7-string with a trem block still on it somehow. I'm really curious how this all turns out. I don't recall ever really seeing that.
Yeah, I think it's pretty common.
Is it?
Yeah, there's a lot of Floyd Rose with the fan frets and all that.
Really?
Yeah. The neck's still straight. The frets are just not.
I've never seen this before.
Why couldn't you do that?
No, I'm not saying you can't do it. Clearly exists. It's something you can do. I have just never witnessed it before.
I feel like it's actually pretty common.
Is it?
Jason, tell us. Tell us, great Jason. Go into the group, Jason, and tell us who's right. I feel like it's actually more common than not.
All right.
Okay.
I'm not going to argue with you. I just don't recall ever seeing it before.
I mean, I'm not trying to be argumentative. I'm just saying
I've seen headless designs with multi-scale before, and they have the micro tuners. I just don't recall ever seeing a Floydy boy on it. So,
yeah, I believe so.
And this could be one of those Mandela effect things where, like, I have seen it, I just don't recall ever seeing it before or something. I don't know.
You've never seen Nelson Mandela before?
Moving on.
How Diaz gets to the next product.
Chapman has launched a new Made in England workshop series. So you can custom order high-end Chapman guitars.
Okay. That's cool.
I know this is the natural like progression of Chapman. I just don't. I thought the whole coming like these prices are ridiculous. They're like $3,000 to $3,500 pounds.
Yeah, he's actually got Paul. He's actually got Paul Reed Smith chained up in the back making this guitar.
But like,
so you're getting a fucking discount. Be thankful.
At that price point, do you want to stay in the Chapman brand? I thought the whole Chapman thing was like, it was like the new Schecter.
Yeah, that's where I felt
they were offering like better like hardware on foreign made guitars, so they were really affordable, high performing things. Chapman
was like the second guitar for a kid who liked metal and YouTube.
Well, there was a good while there where like every YouTuber was getting like a signature guitar out of them too.
Yeah.
But
I didn't get a signature guitar.
It's because you need to make more than one YouTube video, Diaz.
Oh, okay, never mind. They got to be more specific about this stuff. More specific, please. All right. I mean, they don't look horrible.
No, I mean, they don't. But I don't know. I just don't get it.
It's kind of like how First Act had a custom shop. You just don't think that.
I mean, like, there's Made in America Schecters too. I mean, like, and people are buying them, I guess. But like, I don't know.
She's just playing. Don't worry.
Okay.
It's when it gets really quiet. It's when we gotta get nervous.
Mm-hmm. You know what makes me nervous?
Squirrels?
Well, the squirrels aren't real, so.
Oh, okay. Birds aren't.
So.
Yeah. I'm like, did I really like get you that bad? I threw you off balance that bad?
No, you just broke my spirit.
I'm sorry. I do that.
But yeah, Mesa Boogie came out with a new app.
My dad used to put it in the Christmas card every year. Sorry, Mesa Boogie. Okay, I'm done.
Well, we finally now have a post Gibson Boogie. So
why does that sound funnier than it really is?
I don't know. But Mesa Boogie Badlander 25 is a lightweight and it's heavy metal as rectifiers go. Comes in a head and cabinet in combo configurations. It is a mini head, not a giant, massive, full size head.
It's a little boogie.
It's a little boogie.
Do you know how to make a handkerchief dance? Put a little boogie in it. Just that was good. That's one of my favorites. Just what? Your TV's off? Oh my gosh.
It's $1,600 for the head. Go buy it if you're a Mesa fan.
Yeah, isn't Tom a Mesa fan?
Yeah, he has them.
Does he have this one yet?
No. Well, clearly not, because it just came out.
Well, he could have already had it. He knows people.
Yeah. So you can do 25 watts or 10 watts.
Yeah.
EL84 tubes. It's got 5 AX7s and it's rectifier silicon based.
Huh.
It's got the cab clone.
Yeah. You're in direct out.
With 8 Mesa cabinet IRs, or you can upload your own via USB.
Yeah, that's like one of the coolest things that I've loved seeing is the whole running direct thing kind of being integrated into analog.
Well, especially if any of these that you can use, there's an internal amp load in it too, so you can just bring that amp head and just plug in. You don't need to use the cab.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's IRs means it should sound better, frankly, than you miking it up.
Yep.
Because if you can mic it up that good, just get an IR out of it and be done with it.
Right.
So, yeah, that's dope.
This is definitely something like I would love to have if I had a Mesa.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going for a modern Mesa now, this lets you just let it sit on your desk. And so you can do the shelf of amp heads a la like Fluff or like Ret Scholl or all those guys.
Do they have like a dual rack like this?
I mean, this is a rectifier.
Yes, it's a dual rack.
It just says Mesa Rectifier Badlander.
Yeah. Well, there's the dual rack. That's a different sounding one. Then there's the triple rack. Yeah. How many racks does it have?
We're beyond my pay grade here, buddy.
All right. Sorry about that. Okay. Well, we don't have a topic this week, so I feel like a 3-year-old's telling us to go ahead and just shut up and call it a night.
I can get behind that.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for listening, guys. Go to theeffectsloop.com. It's got links to our Facebook group, our Instagram, our merch, YouTube, email, and our Patreon, which is patreon.com/theeffectsloop if you want to join. And you can hear like the stupid intros where we tried earlier and the little one was not having it. Yeah, it's loads of fun. But all right, guys, you have a great week. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving and spent some fun money on Black Friday deals. We'll see you guys next time. For the Effects Loop, I'm Diaz.
I'm Scott.
We're out of here. Bye.
Bye.
Strong. We have to just keep pushing along. dictionary. Why is negativity always drawn out? Pictionary, visualize love, energize lives together. We undefeated. A plan to make well, there's no gloves needed when we weed into the mindset of achieving and believing in community that remains happy. Never after, the world should be one. Hate annihilated, every heart is one. Love again. So don't buy the hate, don't separate. We're strong when love overcomes. Don't buy the hate, don't separate. We're strong when love overcomes. Don't buy the hate, don't separate. We're strong when love overcomes. Don't buy the hate, don't separate. We're strong when love overcomes. Don't buy the hate, don't separate. We're strong when love overcomes. Make the love flow, 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 make the love flow,
All right, I'm done. Okay. Did you just fart? Please. All right, I gotta go.
All right, see ya.
See ya.